Assalamualaikum everyone. Today our video class is on EVS. Lesson 3 Useful Animals. In the previous class we have studied about uses of plants. How plants are useful to us, what are the plants products which we are taking as food, and beside food plants also gives us wood from which we make wooden furniture. They give us gum, they give us paper, they give us perfumes. These are the things. Cotton we get from cotton plant, jute we get from jute plant. These are the things which we get from plants. The food, beside food, the other items which we are using in our daily life, soaps, that all we get from plants. Now we are coming to animals, how animals are useful to us. So some 1,000 years ago, what people used to do, they used to keep animals at their home in order to do their work, either to carry their loads or for themselves to take from one place to another place. In those days, we were not having any transportation facilities. So they used to use animals to carry heavy loads and also for the traveling purpose. But now as time went on, due to the development of science, what happened? Now we have transportation facilities. Slowly, what happened? Lorries, trucks, in order to carry the loads we have invented, then cars, buses for us to travel. These are the things we have invented. So the work of the animals was reduced slowly. Now in today's class, how animals are useful to us, we are going to study. Have you seen a farm, children? Yeah. What are the animals mostly we see in a farm? We can see a cow or a buffalo, a goat, dog, hen. These are the animals which we see in our farm. So the animals which we see in our farm, beside that, some animals which we keep as pet. What are those animals? Mostly what we do, most of them will have either a cat or a dog as their pet animal. So the animals which we see in the farm and the animals which we keep in our homes as pet, those animals we call them as domestic animals. What we call them? Domestic animals. So cow or buffalo, you can take goat, hen, dog. These are the cat, these are the animals which we can see in the farm and house. So these are domestic animals. So how these domestic animals are useful to us. Now coming to buffalo, cow. Now what are the common things we get from these animals? From buffalo, cow, goat, what are the things we get? Cow gives us, buffalo gives us, and goat gives us. What they gives us? Milk. They gives us milk. And from milk what we can do? We'll take milk, we'll drink milk. Beside that we can make many milk products from it, like curd. How you make curd? With milk. Then cheese, butter, ghee. These are the things which we make and which we make from milk. So domestic animals like buffalo, cow, goat, they are useful to us. How they are useful to us? They give us milk. Beside drinking the milk, we also make many products from this milk, like curd, cheese, butter, ghee. In this way, these animals are useful to us. Now beside this, we are having hen and duck. What do hen and duck gives us? They gives us egg. Now, still we are having fish, goat, hen. So, these animals gives us egg which we eat it. That is the food product we are getting from hen and duck. Beside that, we get meat. What we get from these three animals? We get meat. So in this way, the domestic animals which we keep in our farms or in our houses, domestic animals, they are useful to us. They give us milk. Not only milk, from milk we can make many products. They give us egg. They give us meat. So in this way, the domestic animals are useful to us. Then coming to honey. Have you seen a honeybee? Yeah. Honeybee gives us honey. So honeybee, what it will do? It will sit on the flowers and take the nectar of this flower. Honeybee, that is the juice of the flowers, it will drink the juice of the flowers and leave that juice on the beehive. That is the house of the honeybee. House is called as beehive, which will be in this way. So the honeybee, it will be going from one flower to another. It will suck the nectar. That is, it will drink the juice of the flowers and leave that juice on the beehive. From this beehive, what we do? By some process, we will do that process and take out the honey. So from this honeybee gives us honey. Not only that, we also get a wax. From this honey beehive, we get a wax which is used to make candles. So honeybee gives us honey, and also from this beehive we get a wax, honey and wax. In this way, honey is giving us food product, and also candle which we use. Now coming to sheep. Sheep is having a thick fur on its body. Fur is nothing but a hair. Sheep is having a hair, thick fur on its body, and this fur, that is the skin, is removed, and with this fur what is made? Wool is made. And from this wool what is made? Woolen clothes. From this sheep we get wool, and this wool is used to make woolen clothes. When we use woolen clothes, we use woolen clothes especially in the winter season. It keeps us warm. The woolen clothes, we use woolen clothes to keep our body warm, especially we use it in winter season. In this way, sheep is helpful to us, honeybee is helpful, domestic animal is useful. Now coming to silkworm. Silkworm is nothing but a kind of worm. So from this silkworm we get silk. Silkworm, from we are having silk clothes, silk sarees. From where do we get this silk? We get this silk from silkworm. From this silkworm, silk is made, and this silk is used to make specially silk sarees and kurtas, or many clothes from this silk. So in this way we are using our domestic animals, that is cow, sheep, goat, hen, etc., which gives us milk, milk products, and also meat and egg. Beside that, honeybee. Honeybee gives us honey, and from that honey beehive we get the wax from which we make candle. Then coming to sheep. From sheep we get wool. Wool is used to make woolen clothes. We wear woolen clothes especially in the winter season to keep ourselves warm. Then come into silkworm. Silkworm gives us silk. With this silk we make silk sarees and silk clothes specially. So these are the uses of especially the animals, domestic animals. And the next class we are going to study few more other products which we are getting from animals, in not only in the food process and other, still what are the uses of animals we are going to study. Thank you, children.